Hey everybody, I wanted to take a quick moment to tell you guys about a vlog my cousin's doing about his ranch down in Cotulla, Texas. So if you're interested in the outdoors or checking out some deer hunting videos, check out the Outdoors with Sundown. It's a really interesting vlog. We did it everybody, 200 plus subscribers. Thank you all so much. Hey guys, what's up? It's JB the Veggie Man, and I'm doing a video today on pruning your plants. This is a chocolate Jamaican hot, and it actually has one ripe pepper down there and one that's still ripening down there. But what I'm going to show you guys is how to prune for overwintering. Now you can take a plant through winter just like this, where it's, in its regular, what I would call it, just its normal state that I let it grow in. Now this is one of my plants that I have in the front yard. It gets good sun for most of the morning. The sun kind of comes across the sky this way. And then it gets great shade in the afternoon because the sun sets on the back side of my house. So these plants usually do pretty good. This particular plant has not done great. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it up. Now, I'm going to just go ahead and dive in here. And I'm going to take this off. And yes, I know I did. I sacrificed that pepper. And that pepper's fine. You could still eat it if you wanted to. I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to take this off. Now, the main reason why I took those off is because they grow outwards towards my sidewalk, which I don't really like. That's great for if you have the room. Side growth is awesome. That's what gives off a lot of your peppers. But it's not great for when you have a sidewalk that the plants are growing out onto. So we're going to go ahead and take those off, and I'm actually going to take this one off too. And I'm going to pull some of these leaves off. And I'm going to get in here, and I'm going to trim anything at the bottom. Kind of what I like to do is anything that's probably less than a foot off of out of the soil, go ahead and take it off, because it's not really necessary. And if anything, it can get wet down there and cause fungus and stuff to grow on your plant and give it a disease. So it's always good to keep it clean down there. And if you do a pruning, best to not water it for a day or two if you can avoid it, because you don't want to splash stuff up into those exposed shoots on the plant. So you can water, don't get me wrong, but if you expose a lot of the plant down below, best not to expose it to any more pathogens if you don't have to. So now we'll go ahead and move up this plant. And as you can see, there's these little stems here that are kind of growing out, and then you have this growth right here. Now, you can just go ahead and get the clippers back up in there and just clip that off. And that's what I'm going to do to a few of these here. And this shoot here. Now, what pruning your plant does is it tells it that that growth stem is no longer available. And what a healthy plant will do is it will put out new growth if the conditions are right. Now, this is San Antonio, December 29th. It's about 85 degrees, so it's hot down here in south central Texas. So this plant will keep growing and producing as long as the weather permits, and 85 degrees is perfect. It loves that. But if I prune it, what it's going to do, now see this shoot here, there's nothing on it. It's just like a barren shoot. I'll just go ahead and take it off. Because there's actually, I don't know if you guys can see that real well, there's actually some buds forming and some actual flowers. There's a little flower right there that wants to become a pepper. So pruning your plants actually encourages growth. Now what it can do is it can slow down pepper production, because what it's going to do is it's going to start trying to regrow in some of those spots that I pruned. it's going to send out more side growth. So it's just a quick look. I hope this video is helpful for you guys on how to prune a plant. The kind of the rule goes, never cut more than about a third of your plant unless you have to. And in this situation, I definitely don't have to. I'm not in, there's no reason for me to go crazy and just start trimming this thing up. So, yeah, I just pulled about 8 or 10 peppers off of this plant this morning that were ripe. So it's doing pretty good. It's not producing great, but it's doing pretty good. But it's also kind of neglected because of where it is. Believe it or not, I take way better care of the plants in my front yard. So if you're thinking about overwintering a pepper plant, pruning is a good way to go. You could cut it back way more than this if you wanted to. Try not to do any more than about a third of the plant if you can avoid it. And, you know, as long as it doesn't freeze in the area that you're in, or even if it does freeze, you can always bring them inside, put them in front of a window, and as long as the temperature inside your house or your garage or your shed, you know, gets some light and stays above freezing, you'll be able to overwinter your plants into the following spring. Now, everybody who watches up north doesn't really get that luxury because your winters are long. Down here in Texas, we might see a winter, we might not. It's literally, it's a complete crapshoot. You could see snowpocalypse like we did last year. I don't know if some of you guys know about that, but it snowed for like 10 days, and our power was out, and the water was out, and it was just it was a complete catastrophe. People were having to come to the food bank just to get food and water. It was pretty rough for a lot of people. So, but this year could be totally different. We might not even get any days that freeze. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Again, I do want to plug my cousin. His YouTube channel is The Outdoors with Sundown. He does a vlog of hunting videos in South Texas, which is awesome if you're into the outdoors at all and want to just see a little bit more about deer management and you know, how to grow successful big mature white-tailed deer. His vlog is an awesome vlog to check out. So thank you for watching, everybody. Be safe, and I hope all of you guys have a happy new year.